just finished admirals. We passed. Woo! I'm super happy about that. We made sure our room was really good. It's freezing out here. Really, really cold. And there's ice. At least I think it's ice. Yeah, that's ice. It's like weird looking ice. It's like I guess the leaves froze or something. I don't know why partially it's ice, but it's cool looking. There, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but that is being partial ice. That's the first time I've actually seen that. That's pretty cool. It's freezing out here. It's probably like 20s, and it's windy too. Super cold. Oh, thank God for. I'm gonna take a moment in here. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the clips. It's a beautiful Tuesday or Wednesday now. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I hope you guys had a good break. I hope everything went well. Today's video should be on admirals. We had our big inspection this morning, and luckily our room passed. Flying colors, thank God. Not all of us in third co was fortunate, but luckily they get re-inspects, which sucks, but at least they don't get class 2s for failing. So as long as they pass that, they should be fine. But my whole point today is to explain basically what you need to pass, and also the differences between admirals, Reggies, and just regular inspections. So let's start with the easiest. Regular inspections happen every morning. They're between, I believe, 6:45 to 7. They're right before MoFo. Everyone falls out, and they stay out as basically our squad leaders go into our rooms, check our uniform or stuff that we're wearing, and make sure everything's up to code and everything's up to standard. After that, it's pretty simple. We go off to MoFo. The days are ours. Other inspections are 9s and 10s, which happen randomly. Usually Lieutenant Deegan or someone higher up will come during 9s and 10s and check everyone's rooms, make sure they're up to code, nothing's on our desk, and things like that. Those are really simple. Just make sure you have everything nice and clear and nothing on your desk. You're fine. As for Reggies happen every Sunday. Sometimes you can get passes like this, and you can miss Reggies. But basically, they're the same thing. It's just more important. Make sure your head's shaved because it's a Sunday, so you gotta make sure it's shaved and you're properly shaved and all that. Rooms are cleared. Everything's going good. Sundays are probably harder in a way, but they're also easier because you have all weekend to make sure your room's ready. When it comes to squad leader inspections, are every day, so you just like maintain it. Which can get a little taxing sometimes, but what can you do? And then finally, the big one, admirals, which we had this morning. Admirals are usually, depends on the outfit. I believe last time it was salts, but today it was dress blues. I don't know if it's always dress blues. I missed the first admirals because I was on watch. So this was my first one going through. We had, usually, there's like different levels of each person that comes up. For example, Reggies, I believe 3 or 4 bars can come up, and then 5 bars come up during admirals. Or I don't know how the system works on who comes up and whatnot. If someone knows, can fill in the comments. But basically, the more important the inspection, the more higher ups come in, and they're all important. If you mess up, you have to do re-inspects, so it sucks. And if you fail re-inspects, well, then you get either a strike, depending on it, or you just get a class 2 if it's an admiral. So let's say you failed admirals, like some of the people in third co, and then you fail again, well, then you have a class 2, which is really bad because 2 class 2s is basically a class 1. In class 1, you're out of school. So don't fail. Like, don't get a class 2. That's horrible. That's like a drinking offense. That's how bad it is. So, yeah, make sure you never get class 2 here. What else to talk about? How to pass inspection. So first things first, they check everything. All right, you gotta make sure your wall locker looks good. You gotta make sure your dresser looks good. Your bed or your rack looks good. You gotta make sure everything's dusted, mopped, swept. Make sure the back of your dresser's even cleared and clean and swept. Everything's in the correct space. Like, each outfit's in the correct spot with the correct spacing, with everything just nice and polished and pressed or whatever. Make sure your uniform yourself has no train tracks or anything like that, or any creases of any kind. You must stand at attention, be silent, and if everything goes as planned, you should pass with flying colors. So far, pray to God, this room has not failed once yet. So, thank God, we're awesome at it. And yeah, we're doing pretty well when it comes to that stuff. So that's basically what you need to know. If you have like tips you gotta check, there's I'm not gonna lie, there's some ridiculous places where you gotta clean. Like for example, that light you see right there, you gotta clean on top of it, you gotta clean underneath it, you gotta clean the other light up too that's over here. You gotta clean the windows, underneath the windows, you gotta clean everything. Everything just has to be clean. If they can find dust, they'll fail you. Like, honestly, if they want to fail you, they're going to fail you. Alright, they'll find something, because there's no way to have it 100% perfect. But if you do everything correctly and you be respectful, it should go well. That's all you need to do to pass admirals, or any inspection, really. Another thing to talk about. Tomorrow, we have a really cool event going on. It's going to be Navy versus Army. And it should be really cool. We're going to have a football game. Honestly, I'm rooting for Navy because my roommate here, hope he does well. He's a Navy all the way, so he'll be participating. He should get in on video. And yeah, that's what tomorrow's video is going to be on. Luckily, classes are pretty good. This week's going by pretty well. I don't have much homework. I'm getting everything under control. I had my first snow day yesterday. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage. Also, salt was thrown on the ground. I don't know if I got video of that, but people throw salt on the ground, I guess, to make sure the ice doesn't accumulate, or the snow accumulates on the floor and they don't slip, which is pretty cool. But I don't know. I've heard some really cool stuff. I heard it's not going to snow again for a little bit, but when it does, it's going to do it a lot. Not to mention, now that we had our first snow, the Viking bath is probably going to be next week, if not sometime in November. If you don't want to know what the Viking bath is, it's basically they wake us up at 3 o'clock, tell us to run out of bed, and then we all run out to the football field, I think, do a whole bunch of PT stuff, and then we run all the way to the water, run all the way through the water, come out, and then we run back upstairs, and then we take warm showers. Or, I don't know, I don't want to think that might shock our bodies. Maybe just decent showers. I don't know what the exact way to do it, but yeah, that's Viking bath, and I am positively looking forward to and scared of at the same time, because I don't want to be waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning and have like orientation, Vietnam flashbacks. Alright, that's gonna be horrible. Just wake up and just crap. Not again. Especially with how much little sleep we always get. But what can you do? I know it's coming up soon. It's supposed to be a fun event. I'm excited about it. Who knows? Let's see. Hope it goes well. Anyway, you guys be safe. Don't do anything stupid. And yeah, take care. Bye.